the best sign of all if you're a Libra. Love it. Are you indecisive? Probably. Oh my God, how cute. That means it's been officially a year postpartum. As you can see, my chest went potentially smaller than it was before.
See, maybe I did have some anxiety. Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog.
Welcome back.
And thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video.
It is a very exciting day. It's the first day of Libra season, and that is very exciting because I am a Libra. The boys are Libras. So many of my friends are Libras. The best sign of all if you're a Libra. Love it. Are you indecisive? Probably. It's so funny. I feel like all of the things I look at on Instagram, they're like astrology accounts. All the Libra ones are so spot on, and it just makes me laugh so much. So I'm a proud Libra. Also, 2 days ago was the first day of fall, and now it's fall, Libra season, Christmas, all in a row, Thanksgiving, best time of the year. So many holidays. I love it. Obviously, we love holidays in our house. We kind of go all out with decorations and being super festive. And especially now that we have the boys, I feel like we might even be more into holidays. I used to like go on online shops like little boutiques and spend so much money on festive like fall and Christmas graphic tees and mugs that were probably often made with Cricut machine. It was worth every penny. They were beautiful. However, now that we have our own Cricut machine, I actually save a lot of money by just getting blank t-shirts and blank mugs and then making my own designs or buying ones on the Cricut design space and making my own things for the holidays. So today is Saturday and that's what I'm up to today. First up is Libra season mugs because obviously I want to use it for Libra season, and then one of my friends is coming next weekend and she's a Libra and I wanted to make her a mug for her birthday. And then I thought I could make some fall things for the boys, maybe even Christmas. I don't know. I'll show you some of the stuff I ordered, like the blank stuff that I thought I could make for gifts. Anyway, so it's kind of a crafting day, and then Sam is working on some birthday gifts for the boys downstairs, like painting. So it's a total craft day all around.
How's it going, Libra girl?
It's going good. I was going to show them. I know. And I'm going to actually mix the colors so that it's,
Nice.
you know?
Yeah, I do. Is one for you and one for someone else?
Yes.
Nice.
I was going to show them how you can browse on Design Space though.
Nice.
Cricut
All
design.
right. Well,
So,
my Cricut queen. I'm going to go take a bath.
oh my, nice. That's cozy. Okay. So I'm literally typing in Libra here and then search, and you can just browse through all the different ones. There's a filter on the side and you can just click free and then you can just browse all free ones. But you can also make your own designs. Hi, Smalley. Say hi. Oh, I help her cat. You can make your own designs. All right, now I'm doing my weeding of my designs. I didn't have much weeding to do on these, which is great. So I had to go change because Smalley, I don't know what she did to me, but there was something gross. So I decided to mix the colors. I printed it twice since I'm making two, and I have it on my transfer tape, and now I'm going to put it on one of my mugs. So I think you can use these with the Cricut heat presses, but I just really liked the shape of the mug to do with vinyl, so that's why I got the Cricut mugs. I feel like this is the perfect size of mug, so again, you could use any blank mug, but I really like these. And they're affordable, which is really nice. I got a package of 4, so I'm thinking like 4 mugs, which is really great. So here, let's place this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the finished product mug number 1. I love it. This is so cute. I did a pretty good job. Oh my god, how cute. I have to go show Wazzy. These are some of the other things I got, like materials blanks to make things with. So these are some fun coasters. I always see coasters that I want to buy and they're so expensive. So it's like, I'm gonna make mine. Some little bags for wine, which I thought could be fun. Some, again, cosmetic bags, but you could use these for literally anything. And a lot of our friends are having babies in the next month or just had babies. So I got some onesies so I could make some cute little ones. Oh my gosh, look at that. So because it is birthday week for me and the boys, that means it's been officially a year postpartum, which is wild. It's funny, like I wonder if anyone else can relate to this, but I don't have like memories of being pregnant. Like I know I was, obviously, but it doesn't feel like I was. It's so weird. I don't know if my mind has blocked it out because it was really hard during that time and it's like blocking it out so that biologically you do it again, maybe. I'm not sure, but I really don't have memories of it. So it's wild to think that I ever was pregnant and that I even fall in a postpartum category. Like it's so bizarre. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. The reality is I did have 2 babies a year ago. I thought I'd kind of touch on how my body has changed during this time and like how it has been postpartum. Let's take a look. I carried the boys to 37 weeks and 5 days. They were just over 5 and 6 pounds. So I had a lot of baby in there and then 2 placentas and all the fluid. And then I definitely gained like body weight as you should. So the lasting changes that I've noticed a year postpartum is this belly line. I'm not really sure if you can see it there, like that line that you kind of see pregnant people have. I still have that pretty faintly. It was actually pretty dark and defined for a while, but it's kind of faded over time, but it's still there. I like it because it's like, oh, a little souvenir. I have obviously my C-section scar, which is quite low, so I can't show you that. Like it's very low. So that's obviously a change that is new to my body. During pregnancy, my rib cage widened so much, and that's something that never really went back or shrunk. My like rib cage is still quite wide. So all of these sports bras that I had before don't really fit in the bras that I have. However, as you can see, my chest went potentially smaller than it was before. Cause is that possible? It was like non-existent. I have no boobs, which is fine. Don't need them. But yeah, they went right back down. So that's something that totally went away for me, was the boobs. I wasn't sure if they would stay bigger or not, but they haven't. Otherwise, I noticed that like, although my belly has like gone down, like not pregnant anymore because there's no babies in it, it's definitely squishy. The skin is kind of wrinkly. I don't know. It doesn't feel very tight. It feels like quite loose, and there's always like this little bit of a pouch there. I don't know. That's just my belly now. Your postpartum is also lopsided, which is odd. Is that odd? And if I eat or drink anything, I get like so much more bloated quicker than before, I find. So if I wake up in the morning, I'm like, whoa, I have abs. And then I eat something and it's like, whoa, definitely not. It's not something that I like notice anymore. It's just the way it is. It's wrinkly and soft, which is because my belly was way out here carrying 2 babies. Otherwise, I feel like everything is kind of back to normal. Like I don't really feel any differences, I guess, in my body. Like physically, I feel like I am able to do kind of what I was able to do before, activity-wise, exercise-wise. My bunions have been slowing me down, which is totally unrelated to postpartum. That's what it looks like now after carrying 2 babies. Maybe Sam can insert my last video clips of the belly just because it's so funny. I can't believe my body carried 2 of them. It's freaking wild. Another thing that I thought I'd talk about is just like mentally how I'm doing postpartum. So if you were watching any of our vlogs or videos during pregnancy, I did have a very hard time with it. I was really sick and I couldn't do anything. I'm a very active and busy person and I was really slowed down. almost from like halfway through the pregnancy, I think. And I was sick from the very first week. So I didn't love it. I actually hated every moment of it except their kicks, which was really cute.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my gosh. It's kind of gross.
But I said, yeah, so many cats. You like cats. They're the things that go purr purr. Yeah, they go purr purr. So I showed Mom.
I didn't enjoy pregnancy. I had a really hard time mentally, and I didn't really see any friends. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any of the stuff I loved. It was not great. I cried all the time. It was terrible. Then, as soon as the boys were born, it was a different type of emotional state. Like I was definitely feeling better, but then also there's like the baby blues and all of that after postpartum, like after I gave birth. So that kind of took a little while, maybe like a month or two to adjust to. And then I felt the fog start to lift, and I think it was around 4 months postpartum that I actually started feeling myself again. That was because I could physically move and do the things I wanted to do again, which was amazing. So by 4 months, I was like pain-free. It was earlier than that, but like I still took it pretty easy until then. But by 4 months, I could do all of the stuff I did previously. I was starting to like be able to wear some of my clothes, and I bought a whole bunch of new clothes because I still don't fit in the pants that I had previously. I think I fit in a few jeans, but nothing else fits me, and I just need to give it away, I think, because I don't think it'll ever fit me. So I bought some new clothes that I felt comfortable in, which was great. And then I started feeling more like myself. I felt like I could dress in the style I wanted again. And we were able to like take the boys out and do things. I was getting in a work routine again because I didn't get to take much time off. I think 6 weeks, 4 weeks. After 4 months, the fog lifted, and I honestly think every month I feel more and more myself because I'm just getting back into it. So 1 year postpartum, I feel totally back to myself, totally back normal, mentally and physically, which is great because I know sometimes people can have a longer journey and take a longer time to feel like themselves, which is totally normal too. It's hard, you know, it's a new life. I think the first year was a success. We survived it, and it was just easier and easier every month. And now I think it might get harder and harder every month because we have toddlers, 2 toddlers running in opposite directions, fighting with each other. Whew, man, it's gonna be interesting.
So I obviously was not the mom that gave birth to the twins, but people do still ask how my mental health was after having kids, because I mean it's a huge life change having children, and a lot of people don't know, but partners are also susceptible, Rosie, to things like postpartum depression and anxiety. And I was breastfeeding, so I feel like that added a whole other layer to things. But in short, no, I did not deal with any postpartum anxiety or depression, although I will say that, especially for the first month, I did have definitely heightened levels of anxiety. I don't think I've ever said this, but when the twins were born, I had never ever seen babies as small as them before. They were so tiny. They were 5 and 6 pounds when they were born, and they were so little. And I personally do not like holding babies. Even now, when my friends like go to hand me their baby, I know I have my baby, and I'm like carrying my baby around and doing all the stuff with my babies. I have 2, and that's fine. I don't mind. I love holding my kids, but I still hate holding other people's kids. But at the beginning, I was terrified to hold the twins, and I was like, I am going to break them. They are so little and fragile. I can't do this. And I like needed help holding them the first few times because I was like, I can't do this. It was so scary. And then I was terrified, I think probably because of our history of pregnancy loss. I was terrified of something happening to the twins, and like they didn't feel real even once they were born. I was like, something bad is gonna happen. Okay, maybe I did have some anxiety. Something bad is going to happen and they're going to not be here anymore. And I was so scared that something bad was going to happen. When we first got home for the first few nights, I slept with the bedroom light on overnight with my glasses on so that if there was an emergency, I could immediately see, because I am blind as a bat. And I also slept with these like halo bassinets that pulled right over the bed, and I like slept like partway down the bed so that my face was like right to their bassinets so that I could make sure that they were breathing. So yeah, maybe I did have some anxiety. And slowly all of those like anxious feelings died down. I guess I do sometimes have anxiety about like them, and just like they're a whole other person to worry about. But in general, those like really bad anxiety worries from the first probably like 2 to 4 weeks they were born only lasted 2 to 4 weeks. And ever since, I have been doing really well mentally. I love being a mom. I'm having so much fun. I feel like my life is like just so full and happy, even though I'm exhausted, and I think I've slept through the night like 4 times in the last year and some months because I induced lactation and started pumping, being up all night 2 months before they were born. I haven't slept for a long time. I'll sleep one day. This is only a phase and it won't last forever. But that is how I have been feeling, kind of like postpartum, not me postpartum, but her postpartum. So that's the end of today's video.
That's the end. Thanks for watching.
Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. You're subscribed if you like our content, and we'll be back here with another video soon enough.
We'll see you soon.